Hello everyone. Happy December 1st. I am here today to show you a little trick with some of my favorite tools. Hop onto my VIP group or send me your email to be included with the all my special 12 days of Christmas. I'm sorry I sound stuffy. I came home from Thanksgiving with a cold. Sinus infection, something. It's not COVID, thank goodness. So I'm here to show you this cool trick with some new tools. Not new tools. Newer tools. So let's get started. So I have my diamond arches punch, my tag punch, my decorative trimmer. This is the older version. The newer version is similar. It's different color, but it's pretty much the same thing. And then I'm using Snowbound. So I have 2 sheets of Snowbound and then a piece of, it's actually came with Joy to the World. I'm going to use that to build on. So this is my page. But first, let's cut. So the first thing you want to do is get a border punch that stays on your paper. So the way you know that is the silver is what gets cut away. So because this is all blue down here, you know that it stays on your paper. It does not fall away. And then I know most of you are familiar with how to use our border punches. This is how they're stored. This is how they lock. To unlock them, you just move that switch. You want to start on one of the black marks. So we'll just get started so I can show you. And then make sure your paper, if it's directional, that you're doing it the way you want to. So my trees are going this way, and my border that I'm making is going to go across the top of the page, so I want my trees the right direction. So I'm going to put my trees in this way. And you just start at one of them black marks, either one, depending on which way you go. And then the tray here has this nice little blue triangle, so it tells you exactly where you need to go, and you just want to cover up all the blue in the tray. And then punch again. And then just continue on until you have your whole strip done. And just make sure your paper's all the way up to the top. And there you go. So there's my diamond arches. And we're going to keep this, we're going to call this magic strip. This is a magic strip. We're going to keep it because we're going to use it. So set that aside for now. I'm going to clean up my mess and put my punch away. And then the next thing we're going to do is get out our decorative trimmer. And one thing you want to do when you're using the decorative trimmer is usually you're going to want to center your paper in the trimmer. Because if you center it along the side, your humps are going to be not equal. So I want my humps to be equal. So I'm going to center this on the 1/4 inch mark on each side. Every one of these squares is a 1/4 inch. It's probably hard to see. And I think I'm going to put it at the 1.5. Yeah, I think I like that. So I'm centered on the trimmer. I got a 1/4 inch on each side, and the tops of my humps are at 1.5 inches. The tops of my humps on my diamond arches. So I'm just gonna trim that away. And there we got that. And if your paper is kind of fraying like mine is, it means you need a new blade. So I need a new blade. These are replaceable, but I'll do that at a later time. And then I'm gonna put this in this, I'm gonna keep it in the same spot on the trimmer, but then I'm gonna move it up to a 1/2 inch because I'm gonna make a little strip. There we go, there's our little strip. And then I'm gonna put this away, and I'm gonna get my straight trimmer out, and I'm just gonna cut this off. Probably pretty close to the humps. So the tops of my humps are like at the 1/2 inch. I'm just gonna cut it off. Okay, so then you have that little piece. I'll put that away, and then I'm gonna get my base paper back out, and I'm going to adhere this. And I think I want the trees up on this part. So this, the top of this would be really handy with repositionable, which I don't have out at the moment, but we're just gonna stick it down like this. Okay, and then this piece, I'm gonna put it on opposite, but I'm gonna pop it up with some pop dots. I love pop dots. And anybody that came to my card class, I promise to never run out of them again. We were making our own foam dots with stacks of paper. It worked out, but I will never run out of foam dots again. I didn't hear the end of it all evening. They just add a lot of dimension to your page and they're really fun. They're $6.50 for a pack. You get little ones and big ones. And I use them very frequently. That's why I ran out. So I'm going to leave a little gap and just put that down on there. And then I'm going to put this down with the tree side down. This weekend is my customer appreciation event at the community center here in Norwood. We also have the pop-up shop and Noel night, so it's going to be busy. But I can't wait to spoil all you guys that can come. We're going to be playing a really fun game. And I hope everybody walks away with lots of fun prizes. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to make a tag with my tag punch. And I think I want to make a 2-inch tag. So I'm going to cut this green paper that matches this green in here. I'm going to cut it at 2 inches, but I want probably maybe a 3-inch tag, long, 2-inch wide by 3 inches. That's probably a good size tag. So I'm just going to cut from the, I'm lined up at the 2, and I'm just going to cut to the 3. So I'm going to put my white mark on my housing just to the 3. And then I'm going to flip this around and put it at the 3 and cut just down to my cut mark. That way I save paper, because I am a paper saver. Okay, there's my 2 by 3 inch square, and I'm just going to shove it in here. Gotta open it first and punch. It makes a nice little tag. And if you have the old tag punch, this will do the same thing. This is the newer version. Okay, do you guys remember our little magic strip we saved? This one does have some little triangles that I don't want, so I'm gonna cut those off. Not all of the magic strips have these triangles, but this one does. So I cut all the little triangles off, and we're going to use it as our little tag holder, tag twine. And I kind of did it not so even. And since we have this popped up, we can thread this through. And then we're gonna tie it. Now remember, this is paper, so we can't really tie it, but we're gonna make it look, we're gonna try our best without tearing to make it look tied. I have to finagle it a little. don't want to tear it. And then we'll just figure out how that looks best laid down there, and we'll trim those off so that it fits on our paper. There we go. And then I'll probably tape this down, honestly, where I want it. Okay. And then we'll use some more of our green paper and make a few, oh, there's my hair, a few photo mats. Photo mats are best 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, but you can get more out of your paper if you cut 4 by 6s and then just trim your photos a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. Got 2 4 by 6s here. And then I think I want some more of this blue. I might make another 4 by 6 out of this. Saving paper again. There we go. And remember, this is Snowbound. It's our newest collection. We might have some new stuff coming out again this Friday. So I'll just have to trim my photos a little bit to fit in these blocks, but you get more out of your paper that way. Okay, I'm gonna get a few embellishments. Should have had them out to begin with. So I'm gonna put these guys. These are our layered embellishments that come with the collection. Let's see. I like this. Everything is better when we are together. Isn't that the truth? I got to see Brock this weekend, or this for Thanksgiving, so that was good. He's doing really well. Spent lots of time with my sister and my niece and nephews. Okay, isn't that beautiful? Real quick and easy. Use a border punch, some foam squares, and the decorative trimmer. And it's a beautiful page, and it's done. Okay, so don't forget to join my VIP group or send me your email, and I will make sure you are in on all of the 12 days of Christmas. And I hope you all have a great holiday season and hope to see some of you this weekend.